Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest updates across South Sudan and beyond. Today's report, we focus on South Sudan peace process and the country preparation for the general election planned for December 22nd, 2026 this year. In recent days, several important meetings took place in Juba. Government official, peace monitor, election institution, and regional representative gathered to discuss the current state of the 2018 Tripartite Peace Agreement. During this meeting, different organizations shared different views. Some believe South Sudan has made enough progress to move toward election. Others said many important parts of the peace agreement are still unfinished and should be completed before citizens go to vote. This difference in opinion has become one of the biggest political discussions in the country today. In this first part of our special report, we will look at what the reconstituted Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission, commonly known as RJMAC, said during its latest meeting. We will also explain why the African Union is becoming more involved and what these developments could mean for the future of South Sudan. Well, before we move on, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video you can be notified. Let's begin our report with African Union effort bring new hope to South Sudan's peace process. The first major development comes from the latest meeting of RJMAC in Juba. RJMAC is one of the most important institutions responsible for monitoring the implementation of the 2018 Tripartite Peace Agreement. Its role is to observe progress, identify challenges, and report whether the different parties are fulfilling their commitment. During the meeting, Ambassador Major General George Aggrey Owino, who is currently serving as the interim chairperson of RJMAC, he spoke about recent diplomatic efforts that he believed are creating new hope for the country peace process. Well, according to him, the African Union has recently taken several important steps that could help South Sudan move forward. One of the biggest development is the appointment of former Tanzanian President Jakaya Kikwete as the African Union High Representative for the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea. This appointment is important because experienced African leaders are often asked to help countries solve political disagreement through dialogue instead of conflict. President Kikwete has many years of leadership experience and is widely respected across Africa. His new responsibility include supporting peace efforts in countries facing political challenges, including South Sudan. According to RJMAC, his involvement has already brought fresh energy into ongoing discussion. Well, why does this appointment matter? Many viewers may ask an important question. Why does the appointment of one African leader matter so much? The answer is simple. South Sudan's peace process has faced many delays over the past several years. Different parts of the peace agreement have moved at different speed. Some institutions have made progress. Others have faced financial shortages, political disagreement, logistical challenges, and security problems. Whenever implementation is slowed down, Regional organizations like the African Union and IGAD often increase their diplomatic engagement. Their purpose is not to replace South Sudan leader. Instead, they encourage dialogue, help reduce political tension, and remind all parties about their commitment under the peace agreement. According to Ambassador Owino, this renewed diplomatic engagement is creating fresh optimism. He said continuous discussion led by IGAD leaders and the African Union's C5 committee are helping political leaders return to dialogue. Well, dialogue remains one of the most important tools for maintaining peace in South Sudan. When leaders continue talking, disagreement can often be solved peacefully before they become larger political problem. During the briefing, Ambassador Owino also spoke about the African Union C5. Many people may not know what this group is. The C5 is a high-level committee created by the African Union to support peace and stability in South Sudan. The committee brings together several African countries that work closely with South Sudan peace partner. Their responsibility is to encourage implementation of the peace agreement and help political leaders find common ground whenever disagreement arises. Earlier this year, the committee met in Addis Ababa to discuss South Sudan political situation. Following those discussions, a declaration was adopted supporting continued dialogue and a stronger effort to implement the peace agreement. After that meeting, former President Jakaya Kikwete was appointed to help move those decisions forward. Since then, he has already visited South Sudan more than once as part of his diplomatic mission. This visit demonstrates that regional leaders continue paying close attention to development inside South Sudan. Another important announcement made during the briefing concerned RJMAC itself. Ambassador Owino explained that the Commission has not been able to hold its regular monthly meeting for some time. Several reasons contribute to this delay. Among them were political tension, security concern, logistical challenges, and technical difficulties. Even though regular meetings were interrupted, RJMAC said it never stopped carrying out its responsibility. The Commission continued preparing quarterly report. It also continued briefing the government, parliament, regional organizations, international partners, and institutions responsible for implementing the peace agreement. This means that although public meetings were delayed, monitoring activities continue behind the scenes. Now, the regular meeting have resumed. Many observers believe discussion about the peace agreement may become more active again. Frequent meetings allow institutions to review progress, identify delays, and encourage faster implementation. Some people may wonder why meetings like these receive so much attention. The answer is straightforward. Peace agreements are not implemented automatically. Every institution involved has specific responsibilities. Some oversee security, others work on constitutional reform, some prepare election, others register political parties. Without regular communication, misunderstanding can increase and important tasks may be delayed. Meetings allow institutions to explain what has already been completed, what challenges remain, what support they still need. This helps everyone understand where progress is being made and where additional work is required. Transparency also builds confidence among citizens and international partners. Well, elections are now the main focus. As South Sudan moves closer to the planned election in December, attention is increasingly shifting toward election readiness. According to Ambassador Owino, several important tasks still need to be completed before election day. For that reason, the latest RJMAC meeting invited several institutions to present updates on their work. These institutions include those responsible for writing the permanent constitution, organizing election, registering political parties, monitoring the ceasefire, and overseeing transitional security arrangement. Each institution was asked to explain the progress it has made and identify the challenges it continues to face. These updates are expected to help decision makers understand whether current preparations are moving according to plan. Although these institutions perform different duties, they all continue to one common objective. The objective is helping South Sudan complete its political transition peacefully. For example, election authorities focus on organizing voting. Constitutional bodies work on creating a permanent constitution. Security institutions monitor the ceasefire and help reduce violence. Political party institutions ensure that political organizations meet legal requirements before participating in election. Each responsibility is connected to the other. If one institution experiences delay, the overall transition may also slow down. That is why coordination remains extremely important. Well, before we proceed, if you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, I would like you to the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. Thank you for watching. Let's meet on the next video.